Hey folks, welcome back to Tech and More Tech. I'm Carlo, and in this video, I'm going to go over the best smart home products under $50. As always, if you prefer a written version, head on over to techandmoretech.com or check the link in the description just below that like button. There, you'll also find the links to all the different products that I talk about in this video today. The smart home industry has come a long way in the past few years. There's more competition than ever in various product categories, and thanks to product development and economies of scale, we can now enjoy these devices without paying huge amounts of money for them. So I'm going to go over the best and some of my favorite products that you can get for under $50 in various smart home product categories. Let's start things off with smart lighting, which is typically the first smart home purchase that many people make. Smart lighting can obviously be broken up into several subcategories. So let's start with the most obvious one, which is smart light bulbs. For a very long time, Philips Hue has reigned as king of smart lighting. With their mature product catalog and ecosystem, they're pretty hard to beat. But the competition hasn't been stagnant, and these days it's hard to actually recommend given the price. If you're just getting started, the Wyze Smart Color lights have recently been released with great reviews. They have excellent brightness and color accuracy, and at a stellar price of $35 for a 4-pack, that's extremely great value that's going to be hard to beat. Wyze works flawlessly with Amazon and Google's ecosystems as well, so you can just use those voice assistants to control and automate your lights. If you're after HomeKit lighting, the Nanoleaf Essential Light Bulb is a great choice. At $20, it's very reasonably priced and offers good value. While the colors aren't quite as bright as the competition, the white light is on par with everything else at about 800 lumens brightness. I will add a caveat to the Nanoleaf light. It is best used when combined with a HomePod Mini to take advantage of the Thread network instead of just using Bluetooth. If you're looking for smart light strips for some accent lighting in your home, then there's a couple good options out there as well. Best bang for your buck is going to be the Sengled Wi-Fi light strip in my opinion, which is $35 for 16 feet of light strip. It's super bright, the colors are good, and it's compatible with Amazon and Google's ecosystems. If you're just looking for a simple plug-and-play light strip that has good value, then look no further than Sengled. If you're after HomeKit compatibility, once again, Nanoleaf comes to the rescue with the Essential Light Strip. At $50, it's right at the limit of this arbitrary budget, but it provides excellent colors in terms of brightness and accuracy. If you're using Thread, then the performance is unbeatable in terms of reliability and speed. Most other HomeKit compatible light strips are much more expensive, making this one great value. If you want multicolor functionality, the Govee RGB IC Smart Light is only $24 for 16 feet. While their other light strips weren't quite as impressive as the competition in terms of color accuracy and brightness, you most likely won't find any better multicolor light strips for less that are of decent quality. Lastly, you can go down the DIY route and buy the components separately. If you are patient, you can order a 16-foot RGB CCT light strip from AliExpress for about $13 and a Zigbee controller for about another $25. Power supplies are roughly $5 to $10, and that adds up to about $40-ish. While not quite as cheap as some of the other options mentioned, this will be Zigbee controlled, which can be beneficial if your smart home is a little bit more advanced and you've got either some sort of Zigbee hub or home assistant, etc. The last smart lighting subcategory is going to be switches and dimmers. I've used several different smart switches and dimmers in my house, and honestly they've all been really reliable for me. The main switch that I use is the GE Z-Wave Smart Dimmer. Some of the earlier model runs had a design flaw where a resistor would fail after a few years, but that is supposedly fixed with the new iterations. These cost roughly $30 per switch and are great if you're going to do your whole house. This category has definitely benefited from an increase in demand, as they all have settled down in price for about $30 to $40 per unit, whereas a couple of years ago they were all sort of pushing $50, so that's nice to see. Innovelli has also come out with a range of smart dimmers and switches, which have gotten a lot of praise from the community. These also have the option of disabling the internal relay, so you can actually use these with smart lights as well. They also have Red series that have like an LED on the side that can give you different notifications, which is pretty neat. Both of these two options though require a Z-Wave hub, so unless you have a home assistant setup or SmartThings or Habitat, whatever, neither of those two options will be for you. They also both require a neutral wire, which is a big limitation for some users, as slightly older homes do not have neutral wires. Thankfully, these are not the only options, and there are some that don't require the neutral wire, such as the Aqara smart switches, which use Zigbee, and have been very reliable and good to me so far. These cost around $33 on Amazon, which is in line with the rest of the product lineup. If you need Wi-Fi because you don't have a Zigbee or Z-Wave hub, or you're just looking for the best bang for your buck, the TP-Link Casa Smart Light Switch is only $35 for a 3-pack, which is an unbeatable deal. They do require neutral wire, however, so you'll always want to make sure that you have that in your home before you buy any of those products. Moving on from smart lighting, we transition to security cameras. There are two options that jump to mind when looking for best bang for buck with smart security cameras. The first is the Wyze SmartCam V3. It's insanely good value at only $20. It's got full color night viewing, it's got really good night vision, it's got improved speakers for two-way audio from the previous version, IP65 weather resistant so it can be used outside, it's got micro SD for local recording, and 14 days of rolling recordings in the cloud. It works with Amazon and Google's ecosystems and connects via Wi-Fi, so it pretty much covers almost everyone. For those looking for HomeKit options, the Eufy 2K indoor cam is a great choice. It's compatible with HomeKit Secure Video, has night vision, two-way audio, human and pet detection, and only costs $40. If we cheat on the price just a little bit and go up to $52, you can get the pan, tilt, and zoom variant of the Eufy 2K indoor camera, which is also fantastic just with a little bit more functionality. Both of these cameras connect to Wi-Fi, so there's no hub necessary, and they cover pretty much all different use cases. Next up, we'll look at thermostats. However, there is a big curveball with this category. It will completely depend on what kind of subsidies your local power provider offers in order for you to get either the Nest or ecobee thermostat for under $50. Recently here in Chicago, our local provider, ComEd, was offering the Nest E thermostat for only $1, which is obviously a great deal. If the ecobee and Nest cost the same or are in the same ballpark, I think the ecobee smart thermostat is a better choice personally. It's compatible with all ecosystems, so including HomeKit, and I find it easier to control, and it tends to be better and more compatible with the various HVAC units. So be sure to check your energy provider's website and see what kind of deals they have, because these are kind of constantly coming. And now that summer is upon us, you'll definitely want to have a smart thermostat to make sure your home is nice and cool, but without needlessly using it when you're not there. Smart speakers and voice assistants have been on super sales for years now, meaning you can pick up an Echo Dot for well under $50, allowing you to control your smart home from the comfort of your couch or bed or toilet, whatever, I don't judge. The Google Home Mini costs pretty much the same, and choosing between them is a whole different topic for another day. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get Siri for under $50, as the cheapest device that has that voice assistant is $99, and that's the HomePod Mini. The rest of the best under $50 devices are going to be various accessories. Things like smart plugs and sensors all cost under $50 kind of by default. So whichever is compatible with your current ecosystem with the highest rating is kind of typically the way to go. But here are some ones that I've been using that I've had good success with. The TP-Link Casa Smart Plug, which are around $13, I've had no issues with for years now. They're Wi-Fi based and they connect to Amazon and Google, but not HomeKit. If you want all-around compatibility, the Wemo Smart Plug by Belkin is a good way to go. It's connected to all three major ecosystems, and again, it's Wi-Fi based, so no hub necessary. If you prefer Zigbee, like a civilized human, then the Aqara Smart Plug is a good choice. It's a little bit more expensive, but I've had no issues with mine for years now. The IKEA Tradfee Smart Plug also works with Zigbee, so if you want to save a little bit of money there too, you can grab those as they're only $10 per plug. Accessories like motion and contact sensors almost all require some sort of connection to a hub because they're typically battery powered and don't use Wi-Fi because of that battery limitation. I personally have had excellent results with the Aqara motion and contact sensors. The battery life is wonderful, and the reliability is definitely there as it connects directly to my Home Assistant setup. No issues. These use Zigbee and only cost about $20 per sensor. Here's a pro tip though. If you want to save more money and wait about a month, you can order them from AliExpress as opposed to Amazon using the Xiaomi name, which is just the parent company branding, and you'll basically save like 50% on them. The Hue motion sensor is surprisingly good value as it has a great sensor, but it's also got luminance and temperature sensors in it, giving you much more functionality when it comes to automations using a single multi-sensor device rather than several sensors in the same place. The Hue motion sensor costs $40, which is actually in line with other sort of 4-in-1 sensors that are on the market. Lastly, we can touch on buttons and remotes. The Hue dimmer remote is $25 and provides 4 buttons to program to control whatever you want within your smart home. If you use some third-party apps, you can also add double press and holding sort of functionality to all the buttons, giving you even more options. But by default, you just get the 4. So there you have it, folks. Some of my favorite smart home devices under $50. You don't need to spend a ton of money to have a pretty complete smart home, and not everything needs to be mega expensive. I'm sure there's plenty of other devices out there that are also good for under $50, so feel free to share those in the comments down below for everyone else to be aware of them. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe button for plenty more videos to come. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get to them as best I can. Until next time, see ya.